Good morning, son. Did you sleep well?
Oh, a little memento from the French on my left shoulder kept me awake. I took the opportunity to do some thinking.
Ah, how do you like my little French girl? I must say, I adore France.
And so do I, sire. Like all Englishmen.
The climate's good, the girls are pretty, wine is strong. I intend to spend a month here at least, every winter.
The only snag is, it's expensive. 2,000 casualties yesterday. Shall we get down to work, my friends? We haven't dealt with yesterday's dispatches yet.
Does it amuse you, working for the good of my people? Do you mean to say you love all those folk? To begin with, they're too numerous. One can't love them all, one doesn't know them. Anyway, you're lying. You don't love anything or anybody.
Now, there is one thing I do love, and that I'm sure of. Doing what I have to do, and doing it well.
Always the S. What's your word again?
Aesthetics.
Yes, always the aesthetic side, eh?
Yes, my friends.
Well, look at this. Isn't that aesthetic too? Some people go into ecstasies over cathedrals, but that is a work of art. Look at it. Brown as an apple. You want her?
Business, my lord.
All right, business. Sit down.
The news is not good, I'm afraid.
Well, news never is. That's a known fact. Life is one long web of difficulties. The secret of it is, give it no importance whatsoever. In the long run, one difficulty swallows up another, and you find yourself 10 years later still alive and no harm done. Things always work out.
Yes, but badly. My prince, when you play a game of tennis, do you simply sit back and wait for the ball to hit your racket? Or do you...
Now, a game of tennis. That's important. It amuses me.
Well, governing can be just as amusing as a game of tennis. Are we going to sit back and let them smash the ball into our court? Or shall we take the opportunity to score a point, like two good English sportsmen?
Yes, regard the point. Regard the point on the court. I have killed myself. I fall over my feet. I cheat if I have to, but I never give up the point.
Well then, I'll tell you what the score is so far. Now, piecing together all the information I've received from London since being on the continent, one thing stands out, and that is, there exists in England a power which has grown until it almost rivals yours. It is the power of your clergy.
We did get them to pay the tax. That's something.
Yes, but it's a small amount of money. And they know that princes can always be pacified with money. But those men are past masters at taking back with one hand what they've been forced to give with the other. It's a little conjuring trick they've had centuries of practicing.
Listen up, my little French sparrow. Now's the chance to educate yourself. The gentleman is saying some very profound things.
Little French sparrow, well, perhaps you can educate us instead. Now, when you are married, if you do marry, despite the holes in your virtue, which would you prefer? To be mistress in your own kitchen, or to have the village priest lay down the law there?
Talk sense, Beckett! Priests are always intriguing, I know that. But I also know that I can crush them any time I like.
Talk sense, sire. If you don't do the crushing now, in 5 years' time, there will be two kings of England, the Archbishop of Canterbury and you. And in 10 years' time, there will be but one.
And it won't be me.
I rather fear not.
Oh, yes, it will. We Plantagenets hold on to our own. The horse, Thomas, the horse, for England's glory.
My lord, I can't breathe.
What are you doing down there? Spying for the clergy? Be off. Put on your clothes and go home. Give it a go, piece, Thomas.
Will I be coming back to the camp tonight, my lord?
Yes. No. I don't know. I'm thinking about the Archbishop now, not you. Be off. The horse, Thomas, the horse. With my big fist and your big brain, we'll do some good work, you and I. Wait. You can never be sure if getting one is good. Yes, my angel. Come back to the camp tonight. I adore you. You have the prettiest eyes in the world. You must always tell them that, even when you pay. If you want real pleasure with them, that's high politics too. But what will God say to it all? After all, they're his bishops.
My prince, we're not children. You know that one can always come to some arrangement with God on this earth. Make haste and dress, my prince.